Tomorrow is being called Everybody Draw Mohammed Day. It started as a cartoonist stand against censorship after Comedy Central edited an episode of South Park that showed Muhammad in a bear costume. Fox 29's Joyce Evans is here now, and this has really become a worldwide controversy, Joyce.
It has, Thomas. The invitation to Draw Mohammed has incited some Muslims around the world to issue death threats, a court order to remove it from Facebook, and a call for boycotts of the social networking site. The ACLU lawyers here in town told me that it is not a First Amendment issue since there's no government entity involved. The Council on American-Islamic Relations says it's an opportunity to teach tolerance, and a Temple University expert on religion says everybody has their limit as to how much is too much when it comes to their faith.
Islam, like Judaism, prohibits representation of sacred figures in pictures and doesn't allow that. And that is a rule for the Muslims.
Maybe they don't understand the religious significance, and I think that it's up to us as Muslims to educate people on the religious significance of that.
But whether that should apply to non-Muslims, that's another matter entirely. And generally, the Muslim law does not look into what non-Muslims do among themselves.
We do value free speech, but we just want it to be based upon mutual respect.
Then there's also speech which is permissible but unwise. And given the current political conditions in the world, to be deliberately provocative and then claim that, oh, this is just in fun, or oh, this is just a free speech issue, well, no, that's not really what's going on.
There have been some death threats and there have been some other things going. Do you agree with that?
No, that is not an appropriate response.
It would be far better to let it go, to completely ignore it. That would be what I would suggest.
Well, ignoring it is not what they're doing in Pakistan. Thousands have taken to the street in protest. The government ordered internet service providers to block out Facebook at least all day on Wednesday. Facebook responded by saying the content did not violate Facebook terms, but because it is illegal in some countries, certain content would be restricted. Now, the group CAIR is holding a free interfaith forum on June 5th at the International House at 37th and Chestnut. It's an open invitation for people to discuss any religious issues that they want, Thomas.
You know, Joyce, I'm curious. Professor Blankenship said there are things that can be said and things that cannot be said, but is any topic, including religion, off limits these days?
Apparently not, Thomas. And if shock value is what people are motivated by, well, they're getting it. We checked out a website that featured a story about Comedy Central developing a cartoon about Jesus. And look at the illustrations that we found posted there, and not by Comedy Central. Jesus as a superhero, a hippie Jesus, a gun-toting Jesus. The responses to these images range from jokes to beyond outrage to just more freedom of speech, and that if you don't like it, don't tune in or don't log on. But the reality is a lot of people will log on and they will tune in even if they hate it, Thomas.
You know they will. Joyce Evans in the newsroom tonight. Joyce, thank you.